I'm Phoenix Wright. Your man, your dude, your pal, even your bro.
What about my dog?
My homie?
Not your dog or your homie. I gotta draw a line. I don't know, who wants to just read this?
Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Mr. Powers.
What happened? Oh no. What happened? What are you here? I just realized switching between these voices is you see, I got roped into this somehow. What? And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial.
Haha.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Will.
Oh, it's he the witness?
So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers?
Amy's gonna have a fun time at the trial.
Woo! It's okay, it'll probably be Mia, so at least Pearl won't be there. I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden, you there, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here.
Oh.
Oh. Did you really just arrest the witness?
They said my face and whole self in general looked suspicious or something.
Oh my god. I disagree.
Huh. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime?
It's not a crime to be buff. And look like Wolverine. Oh, I like the little embroidery on his handkerchief.
Aw.
Isn't that technically a cravat?
No, he's just holding it.
Oh,
I think
I thought
that-
it was
I think it
might be on his neck.
No, what? It's below
Yeah.
his collar.
Also, he was wearing a bow tie earlier. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think it's a cravat.
So it's like a handkerchief.
Yeah,
I
because
would
he's
love for it
sad.
to be a cravat, but
I don't understand why it looks like that, then.
He's
But
holding
okay.
it
Handkerchief?
Yeah,
with
but
his
like, why is it
thumbs.
so- Ugh, but his thumbs are like 9 feet long. But those thumbs, that's the crime.
you know what they say about a man with long thumbs?
No! What? No one fucking says anything about a man with long thumbs, Amy.
He's really good at hitchhiking, that's what they say.
He's really good at thumb war.
That's
1,
all
2,
I
3,
meant,
4,
guys.
I declare.
He's got a tiny dick, that's what they say.
No!
No!
Alright, we're starting over.
The entire
I'm
Ace
Phoenix
Attorney
Wright. So, about this.
How big are your thumbs?
So, about this testimony you're giving, what are you gonna talk about? Oh, he's angry.
I really don't know yet.
So angry.
See, it's not a cravat.
Fine.
But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. Oh, well, the detective told me not to talk about it.
Son of a bitch.
You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said. Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about?
I don't
Payne.
know.
I'm gonna
Winston
take
Payne.
a wild guess and say it's Winston Payne.
Well,
Yeah, you got it. It's Winston Payne.
I saw someone in another server say Winston Payne fucks the other day, and I had war flashbacks.
Arabeth Payne fuck.
that's me.
Mr. Nick! Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright.
What about Gumshoe and Edgeworth? Ouch.
Gumshoe, sure.
I don't really have a lot of friends, do I?
No.
This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going.
But what is he really like?
Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. And he would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, "It's just a game," to justify himself.
Send him to
He's
jail.
breaking the fourth wall.
He's already in jail.
Do it again.
How horrible! That's unforgivable!
Send him to
Pearl,
mega
do you
jail.
Super
understand
jail.
what's happening?
No.
Homophobic super jail.
Yeah.
Heterophobic super jail.
Yeah.
There we
This is-
go.
This is dating the episode.
And what about it? Ow. Sorry. Didn't mean to offend you.
Pearl
Did
hit
Pearl
him.
punch him? But, you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me.
One person who wouldn't spoon over him?
It's me.
Wendy Oldbeg.
His manager, you know, Miss Adrian Andrews.
Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic? Give me that gossip.
You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right?
A dazzling sort of image? But aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers?
No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see.
You
Aw.
can still be Dazzle.
You could take a shower.
You could.
But- But it's okay, really.
I mean, it could be if you took a shower.
He has been wearing that suit for 2 days now.
I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen.
Well, that's true.
Oh, hey. So, did you hear about this yet? About Ms. Andrews' mentor and her suicide?
This isn't fun gossip, dude. You mean Ms. Inpax?
We heard something about how her wedding was canceled. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Am I stupid if I feel like Celeste Inpax is actually a rest in peace joke?
Oh my god.
Wait, a what?
Rest
Oh
in
my
peace?
God.
Because her name sounds like
Oh,
lest in Pax, and
yeah.
Pax means peace, which I
Yeah.
said before, but I didn't get the rest part.
I just
Yeah.
heard rest in peace, and I was like, what?
Wrestling.
Rested.
I thought about it a little the other day. About that mysterious death.
And I solved the case for you.
Hey, Mr. Wright. Why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. I hate... It's really hard to do Willpower's voice with exclamation points,
Yeah.
because his whole voice is just Chad.
Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. Or is that sweat?
Hey, so, have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note.
I
This
have
is some
heard that.
old tea.
And they say Juan went and hid it.
I'm sorry, Will, but I already knew this. We heard about that in court today. You were there. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note.
Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note.
Oh my god.
Like the fuck word.
Something bad for Juan, that is. Something bad for Mr. Karita?
Why do you figure so?
Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, "It looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man."
What a weird way to describe someone. A truly insidious man. Did she mean Mr. Karita by that? No, the
Well.
man.
Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note.
I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. OnGuard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. Yeah, I get it. Go back. There are still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything.
Uh-huh.
I got it.
Let's go back and talk to Miss Andrews. Yeah. Yeah. What's up?
Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight.
I like that you can see it's sunny out the window.
Yeah.
I know, I was hoping they'd redraw the scenes, but that would be a lot of work. But it would be so good. It would add to the, like, mood of desperation.
Yeah. Me? I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Ms. Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Karita had on Mr. OnGuard. I'd like to ask you about Matt OnGuard, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. OnGuard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival?
I mean, if she doesn't like him, then...
That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. So everything. About Ms. Celeste Impax. I had finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back, and to burn it. You wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread just like another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. The suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why did you try to frame Mr. OnGuard? That's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Okay.
You don't...
You alright?
Well...
Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police?
Yeah, but that's not...
Not like this.
But there had to be another way.
The police are excellent at doing their job. So they'd
Yeah.
figure it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death.
Ms. Andrews.
Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason, so please tell me why you did what you did. Revenge.
Oh.
Checks out.
Well then.
Huh? Did you say something just now?
Pearl, I pretend I do not hear it.
Shong.
Oh.
You!
That's easy peasy.
A Psyche-Lock, huh? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy.
Can't we be frenemies?
But
I'm
But I
sure
want
I just
revenge.
heard Ms. Andrews say revenge. So she didn't even say it, she just like muttered it. Why did you do what you did? Revenge. What was that? Nothing.
Nothing, my enemy.
murderer says what?
Murderer says revenge.
Revenge.
I mean, I guess
Present that
go
Magatama.
for it. Take
Do it.
that.
What do we have to lose?
Look at the guard in a red shirt. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. On Guard for the murder?
Please.
I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. On Guard. Ms. Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said, revenge. So you are saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Ms. Andrews, a woman who lives by... Okay, fuck you. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge.
I wonder what it could be.
Ow, how will we ever unlock this one? This guy.
It's the killer. Sorry, John Doe.
Take that! Celeste. There is only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings, and even revenge. And that is Ms. Impax's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him. Yet. But for you to hate Mr. On Guard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Ms. Impax and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? Didn't we just talk about it? How...
Did we get
Did
a
we?
thing?
No. Yeah, they were saying that she was the only... Wait.
That was Miss Andrews.
Okay, never mind.
I don't think we know.
Ugh, I don't want to go back to the fucking old bag brigade.
Yeah, but we're gonna lose 3 things of health, quickly.
Fine.
And we have 5 Psyche-Locks to get through on Matt.
I think we might need to get through Matt's first to figure something out.
Getting a phone call.
Mr. Nick, your phone!
Your cell phone that I learned about today.
Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it?
Maybe so.
Does that mean it's Maya calling?
I don't
No.
like the sound of this ringtone right now. No, his ringtone's
That's just
always
his
like
ringtone.
Okay.
that. It sounds kind of ominous.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
I'm just listening to it for signs of ominousness.
Yeah, I know.
Hello? We're in trouble now, pal!
Gumshoe, how did you get my number?
I'm not gonna explain that. I'll be back at the office really soon.
Edgeworth gave it
What's
to him.
wrong? Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth, he...
Is he okay?
Edgeworth?
He got
You good?
flattened by a bear.
Anyway,
get
hurry.
shot?
He got crushed by a bear, pal. Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal.
Was it you?
I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good.
The end.
I didn't read that, so.
He said the end.
The end. Hello? He got cut off. He got murdered.
Wow.
What's going on, Mr. Nick?
Gumshoe said we need to go back to the office right away.
Then we should hurry back.
I'm
Britain's
scared to
off.
go back.
Don't be a little bitch.
What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together. Maybe it'll be good news.
Oh my god.
Shut the fuck.
Uh,
Something really unexpected just happened.
I won the lottery, pal. Mr. Edgeworth congratulated me. Somehow, I doubt that. Poor Phoenix. Still daylight out.
Maybe it's just a painting.
I know they have a picture of this office at night. Like, they could be using it.
mm-hmm.
That would add to the ominousness.
Yeah, it would. What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go.
Gangy.
Well, what happened? We got him. We know who bought that spy camera. Dude, you gotta do a better phone call.
Eh?
This quickly? And this bear's what gave him away, pal. Oh my god, okay. The bear. I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. Uh-huh.
Yeah, you did, huh?
But wasn't it Mr. Edgeworth who figured it?
Shh, Pearls. And? Go on. There's only one person who bought one of these bears that's related to the crime.
Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room?
Mad on guard.
Oh?
Oh.
Huh?
Everyone just going and huh simultaneously.
Oh.
Ah. Matt on guard. Your client. That's who, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought the bear was? I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase.
They just gave that away.
It's for $3,800, pal.
Oh my god.
For what?
It's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear.
It's probably a literal, actual stuffed bear.
Yeah, like
Yikes.
a taxidermy ass.
Yikes.
Yeah.
But
Ah.
also, even just a bear that big, the novelty of it has to cost money.
Yeah. A receipt? That's all you have? Nah, it's not just the receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. On Guard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. On Guard's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. On Guard himself. My sight is failing me. This can't be. God, he has to pass out once per case.
God.
Well, I mean, he did find out, he's finding out that he's had a guilty client for the very first time. So, like,
True, that's true.
Yeah.
probably a tough moment for him.
So what about the spy camera we found? That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for you to file away into evidence.
Or to use.
Oh?
Recording from 8 to 9 p.m.
I know you don't want to give up, pal. I never thought... I didn't think it was possible. Me have a guilty client? The person who put the spy camera in Juan Carita's room was Matt Ongard.
Oh!
Why would Mr. Ongard do something like this?
Shits and gigs.
I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Carita in one of their rendezvous. I bet is not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. Are you gonna see him? Mr. Ongard, I mean. Yes.
I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we will find out next.
I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Matt Ongard, what in the world have you done?
Oh, you know.
I don't know, dude.
Something
Just
hilarious.
bro stuff.
I feel like it's kind of
Just a
obvious.
prank bro.
I feel like it's kind of obvious.
I mean, like, you've been investigating this whole case.
It's fine.
This is
Fine,
fine.
bro.
Don't even worry about it.
Don't even trip.
Hello.
You're working really late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude.
Thanks. Love that people keep telling us the time.
I think it's time you told me the truth.
Sick.
Oh!
Oh!
Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss?
What?
But if you really want to know, let's talk.
Jesus.
Oh!
Starting to show a shitty man.
Starting?
Could you please take a look at this? I know it
Don't
may
you
not...
have
Okay.
You need to present the Magatama first.
I
Well,
want-
if it's not important, then I'd rather be in bed.
Okay.
If I don't get my 12 hours of beauty sleep, my skin's gonna wrinkle up like a prune, dude.
Oh,
I wanna
you
get that checked
12
out.
hours of sleep.
You know, he's kind of right, Mr. Nick. Your skin's kind of drying up here and there.
I swear. After this case is over, I'm gonna get lots and lots of sleep.
Moisturize.
Maybe moisturize, Mr. Nick.
Now that's taking it too far.
What's your skincare routine?
Fucking nothing.
Drop
know,
that
you have
hair
to
routine.
use shampoo.
Oh no.
3-in-1 shampoo,
3-in-1
conditioner, and
shampoo.
body wash. That's his
No,
routine.
he just uses Dawn dish soap.
Oh my god.
Ah! I mean, I guess if you
Cross-wipe.
have greasy hair, it might be good.
Jesus Christ, no wonder his skin's drying out.